Okay, I came across a video and some other messages, about either is it Adeboye or Oyedepo? I can't remember actually. But also, I know that Reno also talked something about that, about wives submitting completely to their husbands. Well, the truth is, they are not wrong. But there is a condition. In that same book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 22, where it was said that wives, be submissive to your husbands in everything. He said, completely in everything. That your husband is your head. You know, then after that, he talked about the conditions for this submission to take place. And I wouldn't know why people will always talk about that particular one that the wives should do, but they won't talk about the condition for that to be done. The condition says, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church and gave up his life for it. Again, he said, husbands, love your wife as you love your body, your own body. I think this is the condition. Now, let us look at this. Wives, you have to understand that God has placed it upon your husband to lead your family. There is no way a captain will be irrelevant in his ship. For every ship, there is a captain. So you can't have double captains. There must be one captain. And every group yearns for a leader. So also is a family. So God has made it that way that every family must lead. And he has placed that upon the man who is the husband to lead. So it is now best for you to do the needful and follow well. Then you that is leading, the husband, you cannot lead well being autocratic, being like a dictator. You can never succeed if you do not carry your wife along in love. You must have to show her love for her to have a reason to submit completely. I know that so many things can stifle the flow of love in relationships, especially in marriage. I know poverty, you know, upbringing, let me say family backgrounds can stifle the flow of love in marriages. I know, but it is something someone can also work on. You can fight it and work on it and become better at it. If you really want your family or your marriage to be sweet, to be fun, you just have to uh, love your wife impeccably without reservation. You just have to love your wife without condition. And by so doing, she will have no other reason other than to submit to you. If you love your enemy completely, your enemy will submit to you completely. What more? Your wife. Think about it. God cannot be mocked. God knows everything. He knows that one day this is going to cause a problem. Even though we're talking about it, it's not supposed to be a debate. It's supposed to be a simple thing we are all supposed to understand. But I want you to know something. There is no way you will love your wife without submitting to your wife. That is the irony. You cannot completely love your wife without someone seeing you as submitting to your wife. No wonder why some people will say the wife has given him a love portion. That is when a man is loving the wife to the admiration of some people. Why to some people say the wife has given him love portion that made him to love her head over heel. No, such a man knows what marriage is. Once you do that, your wife will be submissive to you. Some people I know, some people are going to attack me on this. I don't care. But the truth is, it is the only way you can have a sweet and happy marriage. And you know the funny thing, your children will learn how to submit. They will learn how to love one another. I want you to also look at that same book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 21. It says, husbands and wives, submit to one another in reverence for Christ. Which buttress my point that if you love your wife, you see yourself submitting to her, because true love knows no barriers. It knows no offenses. It knows no problems. It flows. So if you truly love her, she will submit to you, and you will submit to her, and she will love you in return, and everybody will be happy. It's a win-win situation. Think about it and make it a point of duty. My name is Dennis Wonsu, and Dennis from Live Journal. Bye.